Today I'm going to let you into one of the best tricks to maximising your points and air miles using UK credit cards. In my last video we discussed American Express's Gold Card in the UK and all of the benefits that come with it. Now American Express earns much less in revenue from merchant fees in the UK versus the US, and this is due to the UK capping merchant fees at 0.3% versus an average of about 2% in the US. As a result of this shortened revenue, as well as more limited competition in this country, it's typically harder to earn points and air miles with American Express in the UK than it is in the US. However, you should think of the Gold Card, in the UK at least, as a kind of loss leader for American Express. It's a really good way to get into rewards credit cards because there's no annual fee in the first year, and you get a huge welcome bonus when you spend £3,000 in the first 3 months. That means that you can very quickly rally up a decent volume of points and then look elsewhere. Now I spoke about 3 exit strategies at the end of my last video on the Gold Card, and today I'm going to go into one of them in much more detail. That is the British Airways Premium Plus American Express card. Now the main reason for my focus on BA in particular is that British consumers will likely get the most value out of their rewards program, Avios. If you've not seen my last video on the Gold Card, you can click here to watch it. You should definitely start with this card if you can, earn the points, and then think about transferring them over to Avios at a 1-to-1 ratio. In short, you should be able to earn at least 50,000 points from spending £15,000 over the first 12 months of the Gold Card. In other words, putting about £12.50 a month through the card. By doing this, you're maximising the welcome bonuses. First, you'll get 22,000 membership rewards points if you're referred for the Gold Card by spending £3,000 in the first 3 months. And then you'll earn a 10,000 point anniversary bonus 12 months after you open the card. Now most of the time, American Express are quite strict about what welcome bonuses you're eligible for in the UK. Generally, if you've had any American Express card in the last 24 months, you're not eligible for a welcome bonus on a new card. But if you examine the small print on the BA Premium Plus card, you'll realise that's not always the case. The eligibility for the welcome bonus on the BA Premium Plus card specifically states that you cannot have had any other British Airways American Express product in the last 24 months. However, you could have had any other personal Amex, including the Gold Card. So if you've used the Gold Card to maximise your points, you should think about transferring those over to Avios and then opening the BA Premium Plus card. One important thing to note is that this doesn't apply the other way round. If you've already held the British Airways Premium Plus card, you cannot then open the Gold Card and receive a welcome bonus for at least 24 months. So make sure you do it the right way round. The sign-up bonus on the BA Premium Plus card is also huge. You'll earn 26,000 Avios when you're referred and spend at least £3,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. You also earn 1.5 Avios for virtually every pound you spend on the card, and you earn 3 Avios for every pound that you spend directly with British Airways. So if you do spend that £3,000 in the first 3 months, not only will you have earned the welcome bonus of 26,000 Avios, but you'll also have earned 1.5 Avios for every pound you spend, so another 4,500 Avios at least. In other words, in the first 3 months, you will have earned a balance of over 30,000 Avios, which is approximately £335 worth of British Airways points. But if you've also transferred the 50,000 points that you earned from having the Gold Card in the previous year, you'll now have a balance of at least 80,000 Avios, and that's worth almost £900 in reward flights and upgrades. Now at this point that's already quite a lot of value to be had out of the card, but so far we've excluded the best feature of the BA Premium Plus product, and that is the companion voucher. Basically, if you spend at least £10,000 in a 12-month period on the BA card, you'll earn a companion voucher, and you should sort of think of this as a buy one get one free on rewards flights. Basically, you can book a reward flight with Avios, and then you can bring someone with you in the same cabin without it costing you any more points. There are a couple of rules associated with the companion voucher. Firstly, it has to be an all Avios rewards flight booking. You can't use Avios and cash. The voucher is valid for 24 months from the date that you earn it, and it has to be used on British Airways aircraft. Your outbound flight has to depart from the UK, which is annoying if you're trying to avoid airport passenger duty taxes. However, you can use it on open jaw flights. For example, if you went from London to Singapore, you could then use it on the return leg to come back from Hong Kong to London. Now this is best redeemed on long haul flights obviously, and in the more premium cabins. You could be saving literally thousands of pounds or hundreds of thousands of additional Avios by redeeming this against business and first class flights. But please do not make the colossal waste that this would be to redeem it against an economy ticket. Other features of the BA Premium Plus card include travel, accident and inconvenience insurance. You also get the usual refund protection, purchase protection and fraud guarantees from American Express. And you get access to Amex offers for some of the great cashback deals that you'll be used to using your Gold card. The BA Premium Plus card has an annual fee of £195 a year, and as a result, here again we see another APR that makes no sense whatsoever. What you want to look at is the actual compounded purchase rate on the card, which, like most other Amex products in the UK, is 22.9%. You'll be charged this for any purchases that post to your statement and that you don't then pay off by the payment date. In other words, like all credit cards, you should pay this off in full each and every single month, and then it won't cost you anything more than the annual fee. However, if you don't mind not having the card in black, you can have a blue card without an annual fee. Now, there is a bit more of a difference to it than that. Firstly, you only earn a 6,000 Avios welcome bonus when you're referred for the free card versus a 26,000 Avios welcome bonus for the paid. Perhaps more importantly though, you're not eligible for any welcome bonus at all on the free card if you've held any American Express products, including the Gold card. So you can't use the trick to maximise points by going from the Gold card to the free BA card. You won't be eligible. You also have to spend at least £20,000 a year on the free card in order to earn the companion voucher. The voucher is only valid for 12 months if you earn it on the free card versus 24 months with the paid card. So if you spent the £20,000 required for the free card companion voucher, you'd have 25 to 26,000 Avios, whereas on the paid card you'd have 55 to 56,000 Avios. And that difference of 30,000 Avios is worth about £335 against an annual fee of £195. In other words, there's no point trying to earn the voucher using the free card, as you'll get there quicker and you'll have it to use for longer using the paid card. However, if you're definitely not going to spend anywhere close to £10,000 a year, then you may want to consider the free card just so that you can earn one Avios for every pound you spend. British Airways has something called the Reward Flights Saver. This means that they cap the taxes for one-way flights to Europe. So, as little as 4,000 Avios is enough to get you away to Europe one way, and you'd only pay £17.50 in taxes. You can also fly in British Airways' version of business class in Europe, known as Club Europe, from as little as 7,500 Avios plus £25 each way. Back to the paid card, once you've spent the £10,000 required to earn the companion voucher, there is one other trick that you can use. As soon as you see that companion voucher land in your British Airways Executive Club account, you can call American Express and you can ask to downgrade to the free card. Now you'll get back a pro rata refund of your annual fee of £195. So for instance, if you spent £10,000 in the first 6 months of having the card, you get about £100 back from the annual fee that you've not used. You can then do your everyday spending on the free British Airways card without incurring any more annual fees. You'll only earn one Avios for every pound that you spend. However, when you get near £10,000, you can call American Express up, you can upgrade to the Premium Plus paid card again, pay the £195 annual fee, and then earn the companion voucher after only spending £10,000 on the card again, and that voucher will be valid for another 24 months. As soon as that companion voucher lands, you can call American Express, downgrade back to the free one and get a pro rata refund for almost the full annual fee. Now there's nothing in the terms and conditions for either of the cards that says that you can't do this, and American Express are aware of some people using this trick. It's not to say this won't change in the future, but for now it's a nice handy trick for people who are totally averse to spending the £195 annual fee. So in my opinion, the BA Premium Plus card is one of the best credit cards out there in the UK right now. If you've not had an Amex before, you should definitely start with the Gold card. You should maximise your points. You should earn about 50,000 membership rewards points at least in the first 12 months of the Gold, and then you should carry those over to British Airways and earn a similarly large volume of points in your second year using the BA Premium Plus. As always, if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments section below. And please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you all next time.